Continuing coverage from our nation's capital tonight. We're just 19 days away from going over the fiscal cliff if President Obama and Congress cannot reach a deal. WENY TV News Washington correspondent spoke to our local lawmakers on both sides about the progress of the negotiations. Ted Fioraliso has our story.
The clock is ticking until major spending cuts and tax hikes on virtually everyone go into effect. And right now, it seems like a deal is nowhere in sight.
I was more optimistic a month ago than I am today.
Republican Congressman Tom Reed says he doesn't want to see taxes go up on anyone, even though a Politico poll this week found 60% of Americans think the wealthy should pay more in taxes.
If we raise rates on the top 2%, the arithmetic shows you that does not solve the problem.
That problem, Reed says, is Washington is too focused on just raising revenue. He says entitlement programs like Medicare and Medicaid are collapsing and need to be reformed.
We need to be talking about the long-term solutions for America, and the president just doesn't want to go there. And so I think as time clicks away and we come to the deadline, we're going to be looking at just the revenue side of the ledger, and that's going to be very dangerous for America, both short-term and long-term.
Democratic Senator Chuck Schumer agrees tax increases alone won't solve the country's fiscal problems.
There's so much excess spending and wasteful spending in the federal government, and it should be a marriage.
A marriage, he says, of spending cuts and tax increases, but only on those making $250,000 or more.
They're the one segment of society who's done well, and I don't begrudge them. God bless them. I'm glad they did well. But they could pay a little more in taxes.
But Schumer and Reed aren't the ones fighting this battle. They're leaving it up to President Obama and House Speaker John Boehner to figure it out. So for now, it's just wait and see. January 1st, we're going to go over that cliff?
You know, I'm always the optimist. I'll tell you, I think there may be a path forward to avert it. But again, that path may just be another Band-Aid.
Each one knows what they have to do, and they know the consequences. The fiscal cliff are much worse, so I think they'll come to an agreement.
The House was in session for just 2 days this week. It concluded business at 12:30 Thursday afternoon, and it won't be back until Monday. That'll be just 2 weeks before we go over the fiscal cliff. In Washington, Ted Fioraliso, WENY TV News.